Welcome back to Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. I'm hoping that since it's a new day, we can just go ahead and start the side quest, or not the side quest, a main quest of helping out the director of the play and do that shit so I can infiltrate the palace. I have been commissioned to paint a mural within one of the great halls of the palace, but I cannot find the color I need. I seek true crimson, the red of flames and lava and fire dragons. Such color is not easy to fabricate, impossible in fact, without a fire scale from the back of Zalti's. Well, guess what? I have one in my back pocket. Your lucky day. I got some LeBrew tattoos for that. Speaking of LeBrew in that whole game, not even LeBrew, I'm saying it wrong, LeBrew. It'd be better if it was LeBrew, but LeBrew. I wonder if we're going to see that gang in this game. Did they just all demon die? When the end of the world happened and the chaos swarmed and all that. Ah, my sweet Licia, what madness prompted us to part ways? You were the love of my life, my soulmate, yet I lost you over some foolish tiff I cannot even remember. We went our separate ways, and now we have our own families. But perhaps it's not too late to turn back the clock. If I were to find our old treasures, the jade hair comb and the bronze pocket watch, could we rekindle our love? Look, I noticed this as soon as I stopped recording the last episode, but you can hear in the background the horn. It's playing the Final Fantasy anthem. I know that song is not in Final Fantasy XIII. I don't remember hearing it ever playing Final Fantasy XIII too. But it's good to hear it here, at least. It's a shame the song is missing from some Final Fantasy games. The song should be in every Final Fantasy game. They should have... The first game did not have it. It was actually a very early Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy II, in fact, doesn't have this theme. But then 3 through 9, they put it in all the games, and then 10 again. It went in 10, and it went in 13. I think it is in 15. Some scoundrel has nicked my power booster when I need it to hone the sacred swords in the Order's collection. I bet the culprit was one of the Yusnaan workmen, but Bunavelze only knows where they dropped it. The booster comes on automatically at 11 a.m. and the indicator light stays lit until 4 p.m. That should make it easier to find. Bunavelze. The god. Well, I haven't came across it yet, and I've pretty much explored this whole place, so that's not good. Hopefully I can still come across it eventually. I haven't accepted this one yet. Aye, maybe most folk don't be needing pen and paper no more, but my writer clients know how inspiring a fine quill, a full ink pot, and a clean sheet of vellum can be. Now I make the finest ink, ground from the ash of shattered bones. Skatane, shattered bones mine. Expensive material in this day and age, but I refuse to compromise. Maybe someone could help a poor ink seller out. Man, Chocobo Chick. You really did become a baddie. Alright, well, there's a few other side quests I can maybe complete here. Like this one. This one too, actually. This one's coming up soon. I found one of the musical chests, but it says I don't have either one of these three items here. I can maybe even complete this one, but maybe not, because it's 3 stars, so that means I'll probably have to have a shit ton of the little trinkets to be able to complete it, so. And this guy's still drunk. Get it together. Let me just say again, for the record, that this game really has a good chance of being my favorite of the 13 trilogy. It's not gonna, I highly doubt when it's all over, it's a game that I'll say is a top 10 favorite Final Fantasy game, but I am really kind of digging this game's vibe. The combat's still not the best, but you know what? I'm thinking I like this combat better than 13 and 13 too. And the story, I think 13 still has. I mean, it's still too early to say with this game, but right now I think 13 is still tracking to have the best story of the 3 for me.
If you are fighting monsters, you should try one of my potions. It's an... Ah, there you are. Well, well. Did you drink my nectar? How did it work?
It didn't. Nothing happened. Bad or good.
Interesting.
Well, we did get 1
Very,
HP.
very interesting. It appears that by mixing the poisons, rather than creating a new effect, they simply neutralized each other.
Well, it was kind of refreshing, but the effect was pretty subtle. It didn't lift curses or cure wounds.
Refreshing. That would suggest a positive influence on your state of mind, just as I anticipated. I still believe my theory is sound. It is a simple matter of tweaking the ratios of the recipe. I'll make another batch right now.
You want me to test it again?
Of course I do. An alchemist does not give up the search for truth because of one little setback. No, science must plow forward through stormy seas no matter what, and you will join me on this journey of discovery. There, my new and improved concoction. I believe it will be especially effective in curing the effects of poison. Nectar Mark II. Use it in your next battle and then return and tell me how wonderful it is. Oh dear, you are carrying a lot of things, aren't you? Maybe you should discard some of them. Do come, Nectar Mark II.
Plagued with poison. I have to be poison. Damn, why would I use this when I can just use an antidote?
You're gonna regret this.
Man, I'm just obliterating these things all of a sudden. These people still aren't back.
Who are you? Another of my adoring fans?
7 fucking PM. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good for me. Well, I don't want to skip time. Damn. Well, side questing we go. The bad thing is I really don't have any side quests to fuck around with right now. I know, Hope. I did. I can't do shit till 7. Now I see this. Yeah, I guess I really fucked up. Honestly, maybe I should just go ahead and go to a different area for the remaining time. If I had side quests I could do, and there's some I can start doing soon here, I guess, but oh shit, I don't even think that chick is here. Yeah, she probably won't be back till later too, to talk to. Hope I did. Did you not just see me? I can't do shit till 7.
If you want money for your
I'm finding a lot of these medals. Again?
Hello again. Come on, you know what I want.
Damn it, here.
Can I just kill this
If you
kid?
don't smarten up, next time I'll call the guards.
Next time you won't catch me.
You have to stop this. What would your parents say?
Who cares? Because I don't.
Let me guess, he doesn't have parents. Hey. Yeah.
Citizens are asked to report persons
Where? Where is he? Banquet of the Lord. Thank God I have subtitles on. Okay, bet. Let's go there.
Any candidates to play?
That's who I need for this one side quest. I'm just obliterating these people now.
It's a beautiful song.
So am I just killing these officers on the streets of this town? I mean, that's not really a criticism, but Solo is kind of, you know, when you think of it like that, it's kind of like that doesn't make much sense at all.
Not many places.
Well, I guess I'm here at the Banquet of the Lord, but I'm not seeing Gordon Gourmet. Are you Gordon Gourmet? Are you? Because that'd be some crazy shit. How do I get that chest up there? Holy fuck. That's one of the music chests too, I think. Where is Mog when you need him? Oh, is this the Banquet of the Lord? I think it most definitely is. Okay. Hey you, I need you.
Tell me, are you the famous food expert?
This is the same guy as the drunk guy on the street.
I do boast a certain renown in culinary circles.
This is literally the same NPC as the drunk guy.
I see. CD's restaurant, you say? I do hate to see a good restaurant go undiscovered by the dining public.
So, will you help him out? I can take you right there.
Oh no. CD's restaurant? I'm afraid you will have to find someone else. I'm sorry.
I can't persuade you?
Impossible. This city is overflowing with restaurants crying out for the deft helping hand of Gordon Gourmet. I'm run ragged trying to keep up. And, well, you see... Right, my rule. I have an ironclad policy. I cannot help an establishment unless the owner approaches me directly.
You just made that up, didn't you? Alright, can you do this for me? Just give me some advice now and I'll pass it along to the owner. You don't have to come to the restaurant at all.
That sounds reasonable. I mean, I'd hate to see a restaurant serving fried niblet hairballs go under. Except, if I give advice, I need to make sure that it is communicated accurately, with total precision. And that means my messenger has to understand the instructions perfectly.
Well, I guess that rules me out. I don't know the first thing about fine dining.
Oh, you don't have to be a top chef, or even a garde manger. All you need is a discerning palate. Practically anyone can acquire one with a little training.
I'm not sure what you mean by a discerning palate, but I don't think I have one.
Trust me when I say it can be found. In fact, a tour of the best establishments of the Glutton's Quarters should do.
A culinary experience. The 6 most popular restaurants in the world are found in the Glutton's Quarter. Eat at all 6 establishments and report your findings to Gordon Gourmet. Whoa. Holy shit. Well, the chest I need to get is like... Yeah, it's down there. I don't know if I can get it. Can I drop down? Hold on, here we go. Yep, okay. Oh, that was real simple. Took all my EP. Locket pendant. Was that one of the ones? Maybe it wasn't. It's almost noon, and you know what that means.
There are all kinds of prizes to be won at the turn. Nothing makes them.
Welcome. When offering complete dining experience to discerning patrons, superb food and excellent drinks are not enough. One must always anticipate the needs of your patrons. I am constantly assessing the dining space from the viewpoint of my customers, the comfort, the decor. Our customers want more than just a meal. They come for the memories they can savor for years to come.
That was useful information, but you still have more to learn. You should visit more restaurants in the Glens Quarter.
Atmosphere, got it, dude. Alright, I better go see those dudes.
Excuse me there, young lady. May I ask you somewhat of a strange question? Have you had anything stolen? By a pickpocket, for example?
Yeah, just like a damn tourist. It was a kid, and he knew what he was doing.
A young boy, was it? And he's still up to his old tricks. I know the lad, and his is a sorry tale. Not likely to hear a sadder one in all of Yusnaan. If I compensated you, would you be so good as to forget this happened?
He's telling me the story as he's getting knocked around by
Yes, it could be none other than
the other
boy picker.
NPCs.
Maybe he should be punished. He needs to learn that stealing is wrong.
You see, the poor boy has lost both of his parents.
Called it.
Have you no sympathy at all?
I've got plenty.
He lost his parents, so he should be allowed to do whatever he wants.
To lose someone they love.
Have you lost family too?
Maybe.
You have, haven't you? I can tell. Then you can help the boy. Someone like you will be able to reach out to him. I need you to give him this letter. It's from his father, who gave it to me for safekeeping.
Why are you wearing that hat? That hat is just way too big. It's ridiculous. The head is so ridiculous. Well, it's a good thing these side quests are just coming to me.
I'll do it. But I don't see why you can't give it to him yourself. How did you know his father anyway?
We were both hunters who tracked ferocious monsters. But then Pickett's father was killed, and his death was my fault. And so he refuses to accept the letter from my hands. Please, won't you give Pickett the letter from his father? It may help him end his criminal ways and get his life back on track.
I will, but I need to see those dudes who are definitely not in a cult or anything first.
You have come, Savior, as it was seen. This is your fate, and you must follow it. Our encounter was ordained. You have come.
Savior, you have come. Your fate is in our hands. I see all the threads, past and future, and your path is clear. My eye sees the truth. This is so, and always has been. Our encounter has sealed the spell. Know now, you are bound by my words.
What the hell do you mean by that? Bound by your words? You think that because I came today just like you predicted, you have some kind of hold over me. And now you believe you can tell me what to do next. Is that it?
Yes, you must bend to our will. That is your fate. Do not fight it.
You're just fooling yourselves. I came here today because I wanted to, not because of any spell.
Ah, yes. The illusion of free will is the spell's greatest strength. Now it is time to hear your next oracle. My eye has seen the truth. The 3 stones you must find and bring here to us.
Stones? As in some kind of gem?
It is ordained. You must obey. Bring us the desert flames. 3 there must be. 1 is borne by a traveling merchant. 1 is found in an underground path. 1 is found on a street with many inns.
So if this spell of yours is real, I've got no choice, right? I'll go out, find those 3 gems, and bring them back to you.
The chains of fate bind you. Tempered in heaven's furnace, by no force can they be sundered. You must do fortune's bidding.
What? Are you feeling okay? Those men said they cast a spell on you. Do you think that that's true?
They're charlatans and incompetent ones at that. Magic eyes and oracles, that wouldn't fool anyone.
Good to hear. They want you to find the 3 desert flame gems. But you're not going to play along with their game, are you? You ignore them, right?
Or, I could find them.
Well, you're not serious about that, are you? You know as well as me we don't have to play their games.
You are the one who will bind the desert flames. 1 is born, 1 is found, 1 is found.
What?
I'm not gonna make you give back what you stole. It belongs to you anyway. Did you notice?
Huh? What is it? A letter? And it's addressed to me? Oh yeah? Huh. It's from my old man. What am I supposed to do with this?
Why are you asking me? It's yours now. Throw it away for all I care.
Damn right I'll throw it away. And I don't need your permission either.
Listen, I'm not gonna pretend I understand. It must be hard for you. Losing your parents, then being trapped in a child's body for centuries and centuries all alone.
That's right. You can't understand. No one can.
Let me tell you something. I lost my parents, but it wasn't the same. I still had my sister. I wasn't left all on my own. I was luckier than you.
So, your parents are dead too?
Yeah, it happened a long time ago, but I remember being really angry. People pitied me, treated me like a helpless child. I couldn't stand it. So, I pushed people away and built walls around me. But I still had my sister. She understood me.
It's not fair. I didn't have anyone. I was left all alone.
I know. If it were me, I couldn't have done what you did. You're a lot stronger than I am. You've done an amazing thing, going through that and surviving all these years. You should be proud of yourself.
I should? I've never felt proud about anything. But when you put it like that, maybe I should be proud. I'm done with pickpocketing. I'm turning over a new leaf and going clean. Because I don't want you giving me any more of your lectures. Just so you know, I decided to read the letter from my father. He wrote about how much he loved hunting. You know, I didn't realize just how proud he was to be a hunter. I want to be a hunter like him. Then I can be proud about what I do, not ashamed. I'm done with pickpocketing. I'm turning over a new leaf because I don't want you giving me any more of your lectures.
Thank you! I can finally return to Olga and present her with my new song.
Where have you been all this time? Don't you realize that people were actually worried?
Olga, my love, be still my beating heart. To hear your dulcet tones again, it's a dream come true.
I guess that's supposed to be her beating the fuck out of him. Yep.
Oh, it was very clever of me to ask for your help. Thank you for bringing Birdie back safe and sound. We artists are cursed with sensitive souls and our hearts are easily broken.
So that's how you treat sensitive souls, huh?
If you're talking about the way I speak to Birdie, everything I say comes from love. In any case, I owe you a favor. Olga shall sing for you. It's your favorite song, or so I've told.
How would you know my favorite song?
It's not a bad song, it has its moments, but it doesn't compare to the sublime melodies that Birdie writes.
Is he really as good as you say he is?
Absolutely. Of course, I never tell him that. His head is already big enough as it is. Now I have a song to sing for an audience of one. I hope you feel grateful. This is a very, very rare treat, you know. Normally I only sing for Birdie or a paying audience, and I assure you, tickets to my shows are not cheap.
Thanks, but tell me one thing. How do you know my favorite song? Who did you talk to find out?
A young girl who called herself Lumina. Now, Evans, if you would.
Sarah's song.
Yeah, that's right. It's always been her favorite.
I wonder if she can hear it, wherever she is.
Thank you so much. It really is wonderful to hear Olga singing like an angel once again. Thank you so
You want to hear the song? You know what you have to do first, right? Go and check out all the singing treasure spheres.
Yeah, where the fuck are they? I thought I found one of them, but I didn't get the treasure, and I don't know where the fuck they are.
I hear stories. They're conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report a person matching this description to the nearest security. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest
I gave the letter to Pickett, although I guess it's more accurate to say he stole it off me.
He did? But you know what? It might be the last thing he steals. I saw him just a little while ago, and something was different about him. He seemed proud, holding his head high. Why, he reminded me of his father. I think his criminal days might be over. You did the right thing, helping that child.
Maybe you shouldn't call him that. Child, I mean. He seems more mature than other kids. If you treated him more like the young man that he's become, he might listen to you.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Of course. The next time I see little Pickett, I shall address him not as a child of my dear friend, but as a man in his own right. Thank you so much for all your help.
She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security. House guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She
Welcome. Our customers come here to put down their shopping bags and rest their weary feet. Our cakes and sweets are the perfect pick-me-up for just about everyone. We put a lot of love into our cakes, and that's what makes them so good. They're like treats for your palate and soul.
Atmosphere, love.
I'm glad you're enjoying all the food, but I hope all these rich meals don't slow you down.
Step right up. Get the best meat and kebabs in Yusnaan. Our meat is shipped directly from the wildlands. We use only natural ingredients, none of that synthetic stuff. Grilling and roasting are the best. The key is knowing how to seal in the juices and flavors. And we do that better than anyone else.
You're gonna be a real food connoisseur by the time this is over. You just have 3 more restaurants left to visit.
Every one of our fish is fresh caught and delicious. We get our seafood fresh every morning. Comes straight out of the ocean. Tastes great raw or grilled. A chef is even more important when preparing uncooked dishes. The way you slice a tuna makes all the difference in the world.
2 more places, Light, and you'll have managed to sample all the popular restaurants in the Gluttonous Quarter.
Welcome! How can I be of help?
Green cherry.
The elegant simplicity of straight spirits on the rocks to complex and fruity concoctions with little umbrellas. We serve all kinds of drinks. Cocktails can be served chilled or warm, shaken or stirred. Everyone has their own preferences. We encourage customers to consult with our staff to create the perfect cocktail to accompany their evening.
Almost there, Light. You have 1 more restaurant left to visit.
What do you think? We still own the best meat here.
Even kids who hate greens love my veggie dishes. Vitamins and vegetables are determined by their color. You want a wide variety for a well-balanced diet.
Well, you visited all the best restaurants. What do you say, Light? Do you feel like you've learned all there is to know?
Listening to scraps of advice from chefs won't make me an expert. Besides, most of what they told me was common sense, and they didn't tell me anything I hadn't heard before.
Maybe you should go back and talk to a real expert. Go to the bank.
New gems, straight from dead dunes. Want to buy one? They're called Desert Flames, and I'm the only one who sells them.
Oh yeah. It might be useful to go ahead and get 2 of them.
Well, that's my entire stock. Thanks for being a loyal customer.
Light, I don't want to pry. Are you alright? What I mean is, look at you. You're doing exactly what those fortune tellers told you to do.
If you're asking me if I'm actually under their spells, the answer is no. Come on, they're just frauds.
Except, you didn't just pick those gems off the street.
Hope, we're trying to save people, dude. What are you talking about? This is gonna help us save them.
Some credit. I'm just playing along for now. The best way to find out what they're really up to is to hand over the 3 gems.
Sorry, I'm all out of Desert Flames right now.
Sorry.
Maybe I can complete that. I guess I have 3 Desert Flames. But, because I said I had one already. And then I bought those 2.
This is the famous banquet of the Lord, recognized by...
Well, how goes the culinary tour?
I did what you suggested. I visited the top restaurants in the neighborhood.
That is excellent news. So now let me give you the advice I promised. If CD's restaurant wants to turn its business around... wait, let me ask you something first. You've eaten at CD's and at the best establishments in Yusnaan. Why don't you tell me what you think is the main difference between the two? I'd be interested to hear your opinion. In your own words, of course.
Why? Is this some kind of test?
Yes, exactly. Now tell me, what did all the successful restaurants have in common that poor old CD's lacks?
Let me see. Everyone I spoke to was helpful. They seemed honest and open. I don't think they were lying to me, but something seemed off.
Oh, would you care to elaborate?
Well, it almost felt like they were hiding something from the customers. But it wasn't as if they were deliberately lying or trying to deceive anyone. In fact, I don't think they realized it themselves. They thought they were telling me everything they knew. Yes, that's it. It was unconscious, like an instinct. They were hiding something, but they weren't doing it deliberately at all. I'd say the very best chefs, restaurant managers, and bartenders all share some kind of secret. It's like a special ingredient that makes their food stand out from the others.
What a wonderful deduction. You hit the nail on the head. To think you discovered this answer only after visiting a few establishments. It is as you say, the best, most successful restaurants have a certain je ne sais quoi, a secret something that makes their offerings unique. And finding that something, that is what I do best. In other words, if the restaurant does not already have a special something, then I simply cannot help it.
Then what about CD's? Do you think you can help him?
I can tell you this, the chef there already knows his secret. The talent is there to make that restaurant a success. Unfortunately for him, the secret spice that gives his dishes flair is extremely rare. He cannot secure supplies, and that is why he struggles. Let me be specific. Once upon a time, CD's recipes all featured the spice commonly known as civet musk. But then supplies dried up and the restaurant fell into a long decline.
You seem to know a lot about CD's.
Well, a long time ago, let's just say we have a close...
Oh shit, you're a son.
Fine by me. All I need to know is that if I can find this spice, the restaurant should start bringing in customers.
Yes, exactly. The problem is the spice is not easy to find. In fact, the only way you acquire it would be to defeat certain monsters. Such a shame. All for want of a single spice, his restaurant is failing. He has the recipe for success, he just needs the final ingredient.
Civet musk. Civet musk. CD's special ingredient can be obtained from the beast's Scrodengern, Central Avenue. Defeat the monster and show Gordon Gourmet the item.
So it turns out this civet musk is a precious commodity. Why don't you let Gordon Gourmet know you have some? He can tell you what to do next.
Ha! I recognize that fragrance anywhere. You found civet musk. Thank you indeed. It's very kind what you're doing. CD's is lucky to have you on its side.
Why are you thanking me? If anyone should be grateful, it's me, and the owner of CD's, for all of your helpful advice.
Oh, quite so. When you put it that way, of course you're right. I just get caught up in a project and start thinking it's my own restaurant I'm saving. But back to business. Here, I developed this new and original recipe. I want you to take it back to CD's together with the civet musk you acquired. The owner will be waiting anxiously for you.
So, you still don't want to meet him yourself?
I'm afraid that won't happen. Not ever again. However, that doesn't stop me from wishing him and CD's the very best. Please tell him that whatever happens, I'll be praying for his success. Please, will you help me one more time? Deliver the rest. With that recipe and a stock of civet musk, that restaurant can turn things around. Please, will you help me?
Great minds, Hope. We've both been thinking that maybe this son of his went on to become a famous food expert.
And that's why Gordon won't meet CD's owner. But he still clearly wants to help out. Let's take the civet musk and recipe to CD's.
Now discovered their conducting. Search for the intruder. Calling yourself the savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons.
Huh? You don't know who
to the nearest savior.
Gordon Gourmet created a new recipe for you. You should make it with this civet musk. Do that and you'll be able to save your restaurant. At least, that's what he said.
Why, thank you! This is wonderful! How can I ever repay you? This is incredible! Everything is here in black and white! A groundbreaking dish! I'd never have thought to do half the things in this recipe. The genius of Gordon Gourmet oozes from every word.
Notice anything else?
About the recipe? No, not particularly. It's well organized, written in a clear hand. Wait. This handwriting, it looks strangely familiar. Yes, I've seen it before. These swirls, these bold loops. Could it be?
I think so. It turns out Gordon Gourmet has a secret identity. He's your long-lost son.
He is? And you're sure it was him who created this wonderful recipe? But more importantly, he's in this town. Is he happy?
You have nothing to worry about. He's doing great. Except, I'm really sorry, but I don't think he wants to see you again. I can't tell you where he is.
But why? Yes, we quarreled when he left, but that was a long time ago. Is he still angry at me?
Do you have a message for him? I can make sure he gets it.
Well, how about this? I'm gonna make his dish just
This is
like
kind of
the
sad.
recipe lays out. Would you be so good as to deliver it to him? At the very least, I want him to try it. Truth be told, what I really want to tell him is to come back to CDs and work with me. Perhaps if he knew that I still haven't lost my touch. Would that be enough to entice him back? I don't know.
I don't think words alone will do it, but if he tries your dish and likes it, that might be enough for him.
And there it is, finished at last. Here, please, I want you to be the first to taste it.
All right. I'm feeling hungry anyway.
Damn, Lightning, you're gonna get fat from all this food you're eating.
Wow. This might be the most delicious thing I've ever had in my entire life. Really, it's incredible.
Why, thank you. Although all the credit must go to my son, it was his doing. Here, I've made enough for one more. I've asked you for many favors, but would you do this last thing for me?
Sure. I'll take it to Gordon Gourmet.
He's only the most...
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon.
Welcome.
They're asked to report persons matching. Description to the nearest security. Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest.
Oh, here we go.
Welcome everyone to the...
Conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the savior. She has
Oh, do I smell what I think I smell? I do, don't I? That must be my recipe.
Yes, the owner at CD's insisted that I bring you a portion so you could taste it for yourself.
I see. Well, then... Oh, yes. A perfect balance of fuzzy buns and civet musk. The palate sings. It's a microcosm of culinary delight. A theme park of olfactory and gustatory attractions. And if you think that's hyperbole, I've only just begun. This is even better than I imagined.
I always knew he was a skilled chef, but this...
So, why don't you go back there and help him out again in the kitchen?
Go back? What do you mean? I've never... Oh, all right. The cat's out of the bag. You've somehow figured it out. What my true identity is. Yes, I admit it. I am indeed the son of the owner of XIII's restaurant. It was a long time ago, but one day we quarreled, and I left the shop vowing never to return. We fought over cooking, you see. But even after I left, I vowed that one day I would rebuild the restaurant. That's what started me on my journey to becoming Gordon Gourmet. Since then, I devoted every waking hour to learning about the culinary arts. After many years of study, I finally had an epiphany. I realized what XIII's restaurant needed to regain its former glory.
You had a falling out because of the menu? But when your father saw your recipe, he was thrilled. All he could talk about was how he dreamed of you coming back. So the two of you could run the restaurant together, just like old times.
So he recognizes my ability. Oh, but it's too late. I can't go back now. The fact is, I abandoned him in the restaurant when times were tough. I'm ashamed of what I did. I can't face him again.
You mustn't feel that way, my son.
Father, how did you find me?
My apologies to the young lady, but I wanted to see you. I followed her after she left the shop. What do you say? Let's start over. You set out on your own, did things your own way, stayed true to yourself, working hard to achieve your dreams. And now look what you can do. The recipe that you created was amazing. I've never seen the likes of it before. What can I say except that I am proud of you?
But Father, I left you.
Not in my wildest dreams could I have conceived of such a dish. Indeed, if you had given it to me back then, I doubt I would have recognized its greatness. But worse, I wouldn't have believed you could be capable of such a thing. I always underestimated you, my son. For that, you have my sincere apologies.
It's all right. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry for abandoning you and the restaurant when you were struggling to keep it going.
Looks like you two have made up.
Yes. Now let's get to it, shall we? Together. We'll make XIII a success again!
Wow, he just bagged him a fucking great chef. What a touching story that was.
That went well. A microcosm of culinary delight, did he say? That sounds rather tasty to me. Was it as good as he said?
Want me to pick you up some takeout?
You know what I'd prefer over that? If sometime you made me one of your specialty dishes.
I haven't spent much time in kitchens, but if you want something off a campfire grill, maybe I could rustle something up. I was never as good a cook as Sarah, but I have been told that I grill a pretty mean behemoth steak.
And with that, that's going to end this one. Until next